hello guys, it's Kumar K, your favorite DSA teacher when it comes to solving hard unseen online assessment problems and competitive programming problems. Okay, so today we are going to solve a very interesting problem. Okay, guys, it's totally based on bit manipulation. It was asked on November 5 only. It was asked on November 5 only. Okay, today, and it's based on bit manipulation. It's a hard unseen problem. And guys, see, my job is simple. What do I want to do? I want to make sure that even these hard unseen problems, I should be the one who is able to make them easy for you. Okay. You should be able to understand the solution, intuition, and how to come up with the solution all in a very easy manner. If I'm able to do that, then I will be successful. Okay. Then I will consider myself successful. So, guys, we are going to approach this problem. And yeah, coming to my introduction, despite being from Tier 4 college, in the past I have cracked off-campus SD offers from Amazon and Mia.net. At Amazon, I worked for 1.5 year plus. And now we spend most of our time in training and guiding students so they can reach their, dream companies and dream coding skills. Also, guys, there is a Diwali offer going on. You can check in the description below. The link will be attached for the people who are either intermediates or beginners and want to master their DSA, till advanced OA and CP level, and want to master, system design, full stack development, want a proper placement training and referrals of top 500 plus companies. You can check in the description our personalized plan and training for those people. So, guys, one more thing coming to our love for DSA, I need to mention it. I really love that actually. I have All India rank 12 in Google Code Gem 2021, which is one of the toughest algorithmic DSA competition out there, and All India rank 4 in Meta Hacker Cup 2024. So, now let's move towards the problem. So, guys, the problem is this. So, if we try to open the problem, it looks a little big, right? See, so big it is. So, guys, you should always know that if your aim is to, crack a SD intern or full-time SD role off campus at FANG type companies, you will have to deal with the online assessment. And online assessment will always have large paragraphs. So the first skill you should master is English comprehension. Always try to read the large English comprehensions and try to summarize it in 1 to 2 lines. Okay, try to summarize those things in 1 to 2 lines. Okay, after that you have to solve the hard unseen DSA problem of 1 to 2 lines. That's it, guys, that's it. Okay, so I will make this problem easy for you. Okay, so what they are trying to tell you is that you are given an array of n integers. Guys, you're given an array of n integers. That's it. You are given an array of n integers. Now what to do? So each number in the array can be in the range from 0 to 2 raised to 20. Tell the minimum number of operations to make all the elements of the array 0. So, guys, basically, you want to make all the elements of the array 0. In one operation, you can select any range from L to R and you calculate the XOR of all the numbers in that range. Okay, you have to calculate the XOR of all the elements in the range. Okay, and replace all those numbers by the XOR value. So, can you see how complicated the problem is? They are saying that we are giving you an array. You can do this operation as many times you want. You select any range from L to R, calculate the XOR of all the numbers in that range. Now, whatever is the XOR value, replace all the numbers by that XOR value. Do this as many times as you want, and finally, make the XOR of whole array 0. So complicated it is when you look at it at the first time. So let's dive deep into it. Okay, let's dive deep into it. And yeah, happy Diwali, happy Indian New Year. So now what will you do? Let's first, there might be some beginners watching this video, so let me define the meaning of XOR. Okay, let's be quick in that. So guys, for XOR now, always remember that 1 XOR 0 is 1, 0 XOR 1 is also 1, but when there are two same numbers, 1 XOR 1 is 0. Also 0 XOR 0 is again 0. Okay, so if I give you any decimal number like 5 XOR 4, what will you do? Convert 5 to binary. So guys, what is the binary conversion of 5? Tell me what is the binary conversion of 5? So 5 looks like this: 101 XOR 4 looks like this in binary. So if you're watching this video, I assume you know how to convert decimal to binary. So write it in vertical fashion. This XOR with 100. Now guys, always solve it column wise. Solve it column wise. So guys, what is 1 XOR 0? 1. 0 XOR 0, 0. 1 XOR 1, 0. 0, 0, 1 is the answer, which if you convert in binary is 1. So 5 XOR 4 is 1 actually. Okay. So these many concepts you were able to understand. uh, I'm very happy if you understood these concepts. Even if you are a beginner and watching this video, you must have understood that the if you follow the rules of XOR, they are very simple. See, 0 XOR 0, this 0. If two same numbers are there, the XOR is 0. If two different numbers are there in the binary bits 0 and 1, the answer is 1. Okay. So how can we solve our actual problem? If this is the array given to you, what will be the answer? Answer will be 0. No operation you need to do. All the elements of the array are already 0. So don't do any operation. 0 is the answer. Now let's discuss another simple test case. What will you do in this case? Answer is 1. You can solve it in just one operation. You can select this range L, this range R. Replace these numbers by their XOR values. So guys, what is 2 XOR 2? 2 XOR 2 is 0. All numbers have become 0 in just one operation by selecting this L to R. So basically you have to decide which range you have to select and then replace all these numbers by the XOR value of the whole range from L to R. Okay. So we can discuss many test cases here. Okay. For example, let's take one more case, which is okay. So here you can say that, sir, in the first operation, I will select this L to this R. Okay. And sir, the array will look like this. Then in the second operation, I will select this L, this R. Then my array will look like this. So guys, so sir, I converted all the array elements to 0 in two operations. So 2 is my answer. That's what the people will think, right? Said, sir, two operations it took. This one and then this range. No, you can do in one operation also. How? Directly, don't select this small LR. Select this L and this R. Directly select this part and replace the these numbers by their XOR. So guys, what is the XOR of 2 XOR 2 XOR 1 XOR 1? This is actually 0 because 2 XOR 2 is 0. 1 XOR 1 is also 0. So 0 XOR 0 will always be 0. So directly in one move, all can be replaced by 0. So 1 is the minimum number of operation. Okay. So guys, I hope that after all this struggle, you have finally realized what things we can do, okay, and what the things are happening in this problem. I just want you to make it feel easy. Never feel the problem is difficult. Problem is always easy, no matter how difficult it looks. It's always easy. That's how you should condition your mind. It's always easy. Okay. So now let's go towards the deep analysis on how to solve it. Okay. So guys, the main observation is that how will you calculate the XOR? If I give you a strings of ones and zeros, can you immediately tell me the XOR? What will be the XOR of this? The theorem and the trick is that if the count of ones is even, the XOR is always 0. See, 1 is coming 4 times, so the XOR of all this quantity, like XOR of all these numbers, will be 0. Why? Because these two ones give 0 XOR. These two ones also give 0 XOR. So 0 XOR 0 with 0 0 0 will be 0 only. So this theorem is clear. But guys, what will be the XOR of the strings of ones and zero if the one is coming odd number of times? Now what will be the XOR? If one is coming odd number of times, the XOR will be 1. Why? Because these two ones are giving 0. This is all 0 0 0, but 1 1 remains as it is. So finally, 1 XOR with all the other zeros will give 1. So guys, always remember this concept that if I give you a large string of 1 and 0, if the total number of ones are even, the XOR will be 0. If the total number of ones are odd, XOR will be 1. Always remember this. Next, let's try to solve the easier problem to demystify this serious complicated problem. So rather than, our n is even, we should know that. Rather than solving for the actual array, how would you solve the problem if their array had only 0 and 1? So guys, let's change the question, make it easy. अगर आपके एरे में सिर्फ 0 और 1 होते तो आप इस क्वेश्चन को कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं, चलो देखते हैं. लेट्स चेक. So guys, let's assume this is my array. Only zeros and ones are there. Okay. How will I solve it? Simply, I will select this much part, right? Which is having all the ones. One is coming for how many time? Even time. So the XOR of this will be 0 only. So everyone will be, so this part will be replaced by its XOR, which is 0. Done, solved. So guys, the problem has been solved. Can you see? If the array has only ones and zeros, this is the array, okay? And it has even number of ones. Let's assume that our array has even number of one. What you will do? Always select the first index as L and the last index as R. Do the XOR. Because the array has even number of one, what will be the XOR? The XOR will be 0. And each number will be replaced by the XOR value, right? So all numbers will become 0. So guys, the problem has been solved. Fortunately, if the array has only 1 and 0, and 1 is coming even number of time, just select the whole array and do the operation one time, problem is solved. All will become 0 because the XOR of the whole array having one even number of times is 0. So guys, the problem solution is simple, that if the count of 1 is 0, if there is no 1, if there is no one, for example, in this array, there is no one, then you don't need to do any operation. In zero operation, problem gets solved. But if there is even occurrence of one, even मतलब या तो वन एरे में दो बार आ रहा है, या तो चार बार आ रहा है, या तो छह बार आ रहा है, वन is coming for even times, 2 time, 4 time, or 6 time like this, then the answer is 1. You need to do one operation, which is selecting the whole array. Okay. But guys, what if the one is coming odd number of times? Then what will you do? So let's think about that. So yeah, if count is 1, answer is 1. Select the whole array. But guys, if the count of 1 is odd, answer is always 2. So only 2 operations maximum are needed, not more than 2. Select the whole array multiple times, which is 2 times. Select the whole array 2 times. How does that work? I will tell you. So brilliant this problem is. I actually love it. So let's say this is the array only having ones and zeros. One is coming odd time, guys. One is coming odd times, okay? Now what will you do? If I select my L as the first index, R as my last index, what will happen? One is coming for odd number of times. So what will be the XOR? XOR will be 1 only. So all numbers will be replaced by the XOR value, which is 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, you know that the size of the array is even. Ha ha ha. Size of the array is even. It means now there are even number of 1. So one more time you do the operation, L equal to 1, R equal to end, and it becomes 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So guys, the problem has been solved if the array has only ones and zeros. But guys, what will you do for decimal numbers? The solution to for that is also very, very simple. How? You don't have to do anything. Convert all the decimal number to binary numbers. That's it. Divide each decimal number in 20 bits and simply solve for each row or column. Okay. So let me show you how do we do that. So let's take this example. Yeah. 13, 6, 10, 7. Okay. So guys, let's say 13 is given, 6 is given, 10 and 7. So how does 13 look like? Convert it to binary, and guys, only maximum 20 bits will be required to represent in binary, not more than that. जो भी डेसिमल नंबर है ना, अगर तुम उसको बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट करोगे तो सिर्फ 20 की जरूरत पड़ेगी, 20 से ज्यादा उसकी लेंथ नहीं होगी बाइनरी कन्वर्जन की. ओके, so why? Because it's given in the question. In the question it's given that the length will be less than 2 the each number in the array is always less than 2 raised to 20. इसका मतलब number will always be having maximum binary conversion will have maximum 20 digits. If you don't know this concept, please search it on Google and ChatGPT and understand it. Though I will attach the links after the session for the prerequisites. Okay, love you all. Now, so guys, now what will we do? Okay, so I am dividing, okay, in bits. So how does 13 look like? 1101. How does 13 look like? 1101, 0110, 0110. This look like 0110 and 1010, 1010, 1010. So let's focus 1010, 1010, and finally 7. How 7 looks like? 0111. So guys, 0111. So guys, now listen. You can solve each column separately. Solve each column separately. See, each column is nothing but a string of ones and zeros and you know how to solve for one and zero. ध्यान से देखो बेटा, अगर तुम इसको बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट करोगे तो सारे नंबर ऐसे दिख रहे हैं ये, और सबको अलग अलग कॉलम में ले लो. ये पहला कॉलम है, पहले इसको सॉल्व करेंगे. ये दूसरा कॉलम, ये तीसरा कॉलम, ये चौथा कॉलम. ठीक है, तो पहले कॉलम में क्या हो रहा है? In the first column, what's happening? The one is coming even time, right? In one move, you can solve it by selecting the whole array one time. In one move. In one move, it can be solved. Here, one is coming odd number of times. So here you will have to select the array two times. Here the one is coming odd number of times. Here also you will have to select the whole array two times. Here the one is coming even number of times. So you have to select the whole array one time. So basically all these operations will happen simultaneously. So what is the maximum? इस ये वाले रो को एक टाइम लग रहा है, इसको एक, इसको दो, तो टोटल टू ऑपरेशंस लगेंगे. टोटल दो ऑपरेशन में पूरा गेम सॉल्व हो जाएगा. कैसे? यू जस्ट हैव टू चेक द मैक्सिमम ऑफ ऑल द रोज और ऑल द कॉलम्स. तुम ही देखो ना, फर्स्ट ऑपरेशन में क्या करोगे? आई विल सिलेक्ट ऑलवेज माई एल एज वन, आर एज द एंडिंग नंबर. गाइज डू द जोर ऑफ ऑल दीज नंबर्स. Simply do the XOR of all these numbers. What's gonna happen? Because the size of the whole array is even. So ये वाले का क्या होगा? इसमें वन इवन बार आ रहे थे ना, सब जीरो में कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे. लो, और ये वाले रो का क्या होगा? इसमें वन ऑड बार आ रहे थे, सब के सब वन. ऑल द नंबर्स विल बी कन्वर्टेड टू वन. ओके, all the numbers will be converted to 1. Okay, now here again the ones are coming odd number of times. So if you do the XOR of whole this row, see, when you do the XOR of all the numbers, you have to do XOR of all the columns at the same time. So all of them will become 1. Here the one was coming even number of times, so all the guys will become 0. So guys, see, first row has been solved, last row has been solved because they were having one even number of times. Other rows have not been solved because they were having one odd number of times. So after doing the whole operation, now the ones have become even number of times, guys. Now if you do the XOR again, second operation if you do again, फिर से इस पर ये दोनों रो पर अगर तुमने ऑपरेशन कर दिया, पूरा जोर कर दिया, तो सब जीरो बन जाएंगे. और जीरो पर और एक बार डबल भी हो गया तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता. इट डज नॉट अफेक्ट, जीरो जीरो ही रहेंगे. So this guys will become 0 0 0 0 0. So basically the answer can only be 0 or 1 or 2. So guys, what does it tell you? Calculate the number of ones in each row. Okay, so the solution is pretty simple. You just calculate the number of ones in each row. Okay, so calculate the number of ones in each row. If count of 1 in even a single row is odd, then answer is 2. Okay, I hope that's clear. If count of all rows for 1 is even, answer is 1. Special case, if all numbers of array that are 0, then you don't have to do any operation, answer is 0. Okay, so guys, can you see so brilliant this problem is? स्टार्टिंग में कितना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड दिख रहा था कि एरे दिया है, कोई भी रेंज पर कैसे भी ऑपरेशंस कर सकते हैं, बताइए कितने ऑपरेशंस में सब जीरो बनेंगे। बाद में क्या पता चला, अरे सिर्फ दो ही ऑपरेशंस करने मैक्स, वो भी कितने सिंपल वाले, पूरा एरे सिलेक्ट करना है, या तो पूरा एरे एक बार सिलेक्ट करो या तो पूरा एरे दो बार सिलेक्ट करो, ये अगर सब जीरो तो सिलेक्ट ही मत करो। सो ब्रिलियंट दिस इज, राइट? Anyway, so I will show it to you via some more examples. Like कितने सारे examples हैं. Let's say after the binary conversion, the numbers are looking like this. So guys, this is the first number on there, the second number, third number. So you can easily calculate which number is coming in which row, okay, by using bit manipulation, bit magic, okay. Easily आपको पता चल जाएगा, इसको जीरोथ बिट बोला जाता है, जीरोथ बिट, फर्स्ट बीट ऑफ ईच नंबर। ये हमारा फर्स्ट नंबर है, दिस इज माय सेकंड नंबर, दिस इज माय थर्ड नंबर, दिस इज माय फोर्थ नंबर, दिस इज द जीरोथ बिट, फर्स्ट बिट, सेकंड बिट, एंड दिस इज द थर्ड बिट, राइट? सो अब हमको क्या चेक करना है कि ये जो पहला रो है ना, देखो कितना आ रहा है इसमें, इवन आ रहा है सर, मतलब ये तो एक ही ऑपरेशन में हो जाएगा जब पूरा एरे सिलेक्ट करेंगे। हाउ मेनी आर कमिंग हियर? इवन, this will also be solved in one operation only. Here also even, this will also be solved in one operation only, even. So basically, when I do the XOR of the whole array, all will get solved simultaneously. अगर इसमें से एक भी odd होता ना, तो मुझे ये L to R from index 1 to n ये ऑपरेशन दो बार करनी पड़ती। That's it. और हाँ, ये कॉमन सेंस है कि अगर वन है ही नहीं कोई भी रो में, सब जगह 0 0 0 है, तो आंसर है 0. सो हाउ कैन यू डू द शॉर्टकट फॉर इट? देखो और एक बात बताता हूं, एक ट्रिक बताओ तुम लोग को. द ट्रिक इज दैट इफ इन ऑल द रोज वन इज कमिंग इवन नंबर ऑफ टाइम ना, तो इनका जोर क्या होगा? अगर जोर कैलकुलेट करोगे तो 0 0 0. सो गाइज, इफ द जोर ऑफ द एरे इज 0, आंसर इज 1. If XOR of the array is not 0, answer is 2. That's it. And check the special case when the whole array is already 0. In that case, the answer is 0. So such a brilliancy is going on here. So hope you guys like this problem. And guys, please also write in the Google, not in the Google chat. I teach students, so I have the habit of saying Google chat. Write in the YouTube comments which OAs are currently going on the most, and you guys want solution for which OA problem, which company's OA. If you want to mention the exact specific questions, you can mention the link to the problem, link to the image, or you can directly contact me on my WhatsApp number given in the description and send me the question, and I will solve it for you in the next video. So love you all, take care. Ram 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 ram. Okay, so now let's